Sadly you can't see too much here, especially with all the greenery, but that's Hamstead Marshall Castle down there. It's probably one of the more unique castles in the UK, and the fact that it's got two mottes. Lincoln and Lewes are normally the common castles that have got two mottes that people think of, but there's one down here to the left, and then over there there's another one. Some people might say it's two separate castles, but it's in the same area within a few metres of each other, so they are pretty much within the same castle. Over to my right there is the remains of probably a ringwork. It might be described as a motte, but it's more likely to be a ringwork, which is thought to be a siege castle, because this castle here was besieged during the Anarchy by King Stephen. I'm going to walk around the front in a minute, and there's a footpath that goes to my right to see what else I can see, but probably because of the greenery we might not be able to get too much of it. I'm just round the right hand side here. I mean, I can make it out just in front of us there. That's the if you're looking from the road, that's the left hand motte. It's just starting to pour down with rain. There's not a lot of earthworks that you can see through there. There's way too much greenery. I would say this is probably a winter castle. Come and look at it in the winter. This is from the main road on the front of the house. You can see earthworks over there to the left of that lodge, which are quite high. That's where the second castle is, or part of the castle, the motte. And then you can just see what's left of that motte there. I mean, I can certainly see the top of it there. And you can see where that tree is, where the roots are. That's much higher up there than that wall. I think if you came here in winter you might see a little bit more, although you can only see what you can see from the road, sadly. This sadly not clear and distinct looking hill here is the second or maybe even third castle at Hampstead Marshall, depending on how you look at the land. This has been described as a siege castle. During the reign of King Stephen, the Anarchy or the Cousins' War, he was besieging Hamstead Marshall Castle, which is over there. Now, what a siege castle is, just have a look at that lake down there. There's a plentiful water source down there. Whether that's been managed at some point, because this is a park here, whether that was managed and has been artificially built a bit later on, I don't know. Nice little Chinese looking bridge over there, a little red one. Yeah, so what a siege castle is you may not want to spend months sitting at a castle with your army, especially if it's a very well protected castle. So you would leave a garrison to keep an eye on it and stop people from coming or going, or stop people bringing supplies in, or fresh troops, or people even leaving out and attacking your holdings in the area. So you would leave a garrison, but you couldn't just leave them sitting here because they themselves would be vulnerable to attack. So you would build a fortification. And what they've got here, this is on the I think what they've done is used the side of the hill here and created, I think it's described as a motte, but it's more likely to be a ringwork, because that's what they used to build for siege castles. A ringwork is much easier and much quicker and cheaper to build than a motte is. I mean, I can make it out. It's not always easy on the camera. If you ever go to Corfe Castle, there's a very, very interesting looking place called the Rings, which not many people know about or even go and visit. But that was a siege castle for Corfe Castle. And that is a ringwork. It was reused as an artillery battery during the English Civil War. sadly you can't really make it out that well. I mean, I know that's where it is because I've checked on the map and I've looked on LiDAR, and it is a very distinctive shape to it. There's a river that runs along there, because we've just gone over that bridge and it goes along there. It's a very, very wet day today. I mean, there is a path. I don't think it's a footpath. The footpath goes around there, so it's all on private land. I'm not going to go and walk up and down it. I did walk up it a few years ago. I mean, I can make out the shape of it. I think this is a place to visit, like I say, in the winter when there's no greenery on it. But this is Hampstead Marshall.